Hello folks, hi, it's Paul here. I'd like to give an update on a couple of areas today. One relating to Mouldy Goes to Milan charity cycle. Two relating to my personal weight loss journey. And three relating to nutrition health. So, in terms of Mouldy Goes to Milan charity cycle, I'm delighted to say that I am presently 40% of the way there in terms of miles completed. I'm currently in the Ardennes region of Belgium, where I'm virtually cycling today. For anyone who knows that region, they'll know it's a bit like Scotland, it's rather bumpy. So the last couple of cycles have been a bit bumpy and a little bit more challenging on the old legs. Overall, given some of the challenges I've had in the past with sort of back and neck, nerve and muscular tension related issues, I'm absolutely delighted that the progress made so far, and the plan is to keep going at it for a couple of days a week when it's safe to do so. In the meantime, I just want to thank everyone for all their support and donations that they've made so far in terms of helping us support the Paradise Recovery Cafe and promoting the Celtic FC Foundation. So thank you very much for that. The other area I wanted to share an update on relates to my personal weight loss journey. Before Christmas, I was over 300 pounds, over 300 pounds, and it put me in mind of one of those sort of Tyson Fury fights where you are the super heavyweight from the green corner weighing over 300 pounds. So not a great view in the old Alfred Hitchcock mirror. I guess a few of us have got those mirrors in the house. So with the cycle coming up early this year, they took the view that it might be worth trying to lose a bit of weight in order to help my overall cycle and overall health. So with the help of my wife Colette, who has her own sideline business that focuses on anti-aging and nutrition, I was able to get some help from Colette in terms of supporting with the weight loss journey, which has went hand in hand and helped with the cycling progress as well. So that's an area I just briefly want to touch on. There is as part of that weight loss journey, I have lost 30 pounds. Yes, 30 pounds. No, I didn't go to the ice cream van and buy lots of Iron Brew and ice cream. I lost 30 pounds in weight. So given where I was earlier this year, that's actually huge, and my plan is to continue to do so on a sustainable basis of continuing the cycle and continuing to lose weight on a sustainable basis. The third area I wanted to talk about was really around nutrition. As I mentioned previously, Colette has been a great help in terms of helping me with the weight loss through the various different meals that we're having. But in addition to that, focusing a little bit on the cycle, I've been able to take some supplements. So just talk a little bit about the supplements. First of all, I've been taking multivitamins. We've got a product here that's called Life Pack. Life Pack is not something you take in your backpack when you go hill walking. It's actually a multivitamin. So we've got these here. I take two lots of them a day, and for me that just gives me that bit of confidence that when I'm dieting or eating less food or whatever, at least I'm getting nutrition into the body. The other area that I've touched on before relates to collagen. A couple of months ago, I didn't know what collagen was. I thought this was one of these things that all the supermodels were taking out in LA, but in actual fact, it's a product that I've been taking now for a few months, and we've got some sachets here. I take one of them each day, and you think, what has that actually achieved? Well, for me, I've suffered from gut health over the last number of years, and I've noticed that I'm not having as many problems, and I put that down to what have I actually changed. I've been introducing collagen into my daily routine, and that's actually helped. Another area that it has helped, or I've certainly feel there's a difference is that in the body, as we get older, we have a tendency to have some aches and pains, joint pains, all that sort of stuff. And what I've noticed is that I don't have as many. Now, for me, that's quite amazing, given where I've been over the last number of years with the back, neck and head, nerve and muscular issues. I've noticed in recent weeks and months that since I've started taking the collagen, that's actually, in my mind, that's actually helped, because I don't have as many aches and pains. That for me is really good, given some of the challenges that I've faced in the past. And as you know, from the cycling perspective, that has been a real issue for me. So yeah, the collagen has definitely been something that I think has made a difference. The other product I've been taking, it's another one of the TRMe nutritional products that help with weight loss, is a product called TRMe Go. I've got some of them here, and you might think, well, what is that? That is actually, it's a suppressant. It suppresses the appetite and introduces fibre into the body, which for anyone that knows a little bit about food nutrition, you'll find that we probably don't take enough fibre from vegetables and those types of products into the body. So adding a little bit of fibre helps with the overall digestive system, and you generally feel a little bit better for it. So overall, that's really where we're at. In summary, Mouldy Goes to Milan continues to move forward. I want to thank everyone who's taken time to offer some encouragement, retweeting some of my messages, and making some of the donations to the Paradise Recovery Cafe, which we aim to continue raising funds for, to help that programme that the Celtic Foundation are running. So that's very much on the cycle. The weight loss, over 30 pounds lost, and we're going to continue working on that on a sustainable basis. And in terms of nutritional products, we talked about the 3 products there. What I would say there is that if anyone wants to hear a little bit more about the products, a little bit more of the detail, then Colette through social media. If you reach out to Colette via social media at Elite Wellness by Colette, I'll put the links at the end of the video, then Colette will be able to help. What I would say is, if you're just curious, you want to know a little bit more information, then reach out to help. Reach out to Colette, who I'm sure will be a great help. Beyond that, if there's any of those guys that are sitting out there thinking, I could do a wee bit of help with, losing a bit of weight, then by all means, just get in touch. I know guys that don't like asking those kind of questions, but if they have the questions, then get in touch and I'll just talk through some of the things that I've done that have helped me. Beyond that, thanks everyone for your continued support on Mouldy Goes to Milan, and we'll continue the blog. And in the meantime, a big hail from me. Thank you.